Can we talk about worrying for just a second? So last night, my wife and I were going to sleep. It was late, and I'm scrolling through social media, and I'm beginning to feel the creep of worry, like knocking on the door. Hey, pay attention to me. Come over here. You should feel these things. And as I'm going through my day, I'm thinking through, like yesterday was a day. We had some stuff happen. Like we had a friend that lost a couple friends. They died. Family members. We've got a business that's not doing fantastic. We've got another business that we killed that a vendor has come months and months and months later out of the blue saying, hey, you owe us this money. We've got just different things happening in the world. My wife and I are about to go on a great trip to Paris, which we're thrilled about. But as I'm scrolling through the social media last night, Paris is literally a dumpster fire. Like they're having huge nationwide riots and boycotts and strikes in almost every single labor force that there is. And the trash people have quit picking up the trash for weeks now. And there's literally lined with trash everywhere. And then they're rioting, setting it on fire. And we're leaving next week, so that's cool. So I'm thinking about that as I'm scrolling through. I'm seeing these, like from yesterday, huge explosions with the war in Russia and Ukraine. And then the next thing is like Kim Jong-un is preparing his troops for an immediate and powerful nuclear counter strike. I'm like, no. And then the next post is like, the global banking system is falling to pieces. It's all being set on fire. And then like Robert Kiyosaki's like, the end of the world. You're like, you can feel like the stress. And then another one of our businesses, we have a Airbnb, and I'm looking through some of the video footage. I'm like, 3 a.m. What's happening at 3 a.m.? There's like a freaking party at 3 a.m. So this is all last night. But you know what's interesting is that yesterday morning, I'm reading in Matthew chapter 6, and Jesus says in Matthew 6, I think it's 25, verse 31 and verse 34, Jesus told you, like with his voice who created the whole world, Jesus tells me yesterday morning, do not worry. He says, forsake your worries. He says, never worry about tomorrow. He says, refuse to worry about your life. 3 things. Forsake your worries. Refuse to worry about your life. Never worry about tomorrow, because you have an amazing dad in heaven who knows your every need, and he takes care of you. And that's so good. And so this morning I was reading the Bible again and thinking about last night and remembering, wow, yesterday morning he gave me that. Like, yes, Jesus, I embrace that. It is true. I embrace it. I agree. I align with your thinking. I will not worry about Paris being a dumpster fire during our trip. I will pray for Paris and France and all of these people and this crazy stuff going on in their nation. I will not worry about all of the millions of things we could worry about, because Jesus told me not to. Amen. So I hope that's encouraging for you. Don't worry about your life. God has you taken care of. He knows what you need. He's with you. He's an amazing Father. And if you ask, he listens. He wants to answer you. All right. Be encouraged. See you next time.